Welcome to this alignment-based full body session. In this video, we're going to work toward a couple arm balances while cultivating optimal alignment and good memories. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe, sign up for notifications, and share if you enjoy this type of content. We have a variety of sessions that we are releasing every Monday. May you receive the benefits of your practice. Today we're going to work on cultivating good memory, and we'll do that through shoulder alignment. We're going to work on cultivating good memory through the physical aspects of shoulder alignment while maintaining the optimal spinal alignment as usual. So memory is one of our superpowers, and it's the power that we have to mentally reproduce our experience. And we want to cultivate positive memories rather than negative memories to keep evolving into this person that we want to be. So it's not that we can't recall negative experiences and learn from them, but we don't want to keep repeating them and reliving them in our minds. We want to relive good memories so that we can apply those thoughts and feelings and desires and sensations into our current and future selves. So if you're not already in a comfortable seat, go ahead and take a seat, maybe up on a folded blanket or a cushion, and let your sit bones root down, draw your lower abdomen in, and then let your sternum come up and feel your shoulders broaden, and then extend up through the crown of your head. So your eyes can be open or they can be closed, and we're going to do a brief breathing exercise to sync up our physiology. So let's just go ahead and take a big inhale and exhale. Inhale, feel the body expand and the ribs expand. And then exhale, draw it all back in. And we'll do 3 more like that. So big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. See if you can extend up through the crown of your head. And exhale. See if you can get your sit bones to root down heavy. 1 more like that. Big inhale. And big exhale. And then just gently release that breathing exercise with your eyes closed still. Just take an inhale and then exhale. And just soften in to a state of stillness if you can for a second. And then just take a moment to reflect and see what kind of memories that you've been cultivating recently, and just notice it. Try not to judge it, just observe and see if you find that interesting. And then see what it would feel like throughout your body if you were to have positive memories, like right now. If you were to reflect on those and get those to expand, what would that feel like in your shoulders and maybe even in your forehead? And then see if you can just get that sensation of positive memories and good memories to expand throughout your body. We want to invite those in. And if you'd like, just release that thought, and then with your eyes closed, bring your palms together in prayer position. So thumbs press into your sternum and your sternum up into your thumbs. And then just take a second to acknowledge your practice and your health, your physical and your mental health. And then inhale and exhale. And then gently release your hands down. Let your eyes blink open softly, and we'll begin in a table position. So you're welcome to use a blanket for your knees. You don't have to, but go ahead and line up your ankle joints behind your sit bones. Let your knees root down, draw your belly in, and then press into your hands. Have your shoulders over your wrist, and if you can, your wrist creases parallel to the front of the mat, although it might be tricky if you have tight shoulders. So this is a good, solid, integrated table. We'll come back to this a lot, so get familiar with it. And then when you're ready, go ahead and press the tops of your feet down and press into your hands and arch your back and come into a cat. If you want, you can exhale. So we're going to work a little spinal mobility. And then tuck your toes, lift your sit bones up, and let your sternum come forward. Extend out through the crown of your head. And then if you want, you can inhale for your cow. So tops of the feet down, spinal flexion, arch your back. Neck is relaxed. And then tuck your toes, spinal extension, inhale. Come into your cat, arch your back, and then make your way into your cow. Extend your spine. And then go ahead and come into your cat, and then press into your hands and into the tops of your feet and your knees. See if you can find any more space. And then come into a table position. So, nice integrated table. And then you can come up onto your toes. Extend the right leg back, right heel in line with the right hip, and left arm forward. So, bird dog. And really press into that right hand and left knee. Extend out. Keep your breath going, whatever's comfortable. Just waking up the cross body activation. And then come back to table. Set it up. Second side, left heel out, right arm up. So everything is engaged. And then you can have as much or as little effort as you want, as long as you have your alignment. And then come back to table. Tuck your toes and then lift your hips for downward facing dog. So set up your down dog. Press into the balls of your feet. Let your toes spread. Ankles behind your toes. Slight bend in your knees. Knees in line with your ankles, and then lift your sit bones up to the ceiling. Keep your belly in. Let your sternum come forward and press into your hands. So scapula on the back ribs. Big inhale, and then exhale. Extend out in your down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. And then just hold your plank right here. And then lift your right heel up. Extend out through your right heel. And then bring your right foot down. And then left heel up. And then left heel down. And then go ahead and bring your knees down. And then right leg forward into a modified kneeling lunge position. If you have a block, you can go ahead and grab it. And then we'll put the block in the left hand next to the left knee. So just come up to your lunge and then take your left fingertips down to the block and then check out your left shoulder. See if it's coming forward or back, and you want to get that back onto your back. So press into your block, and then if you want, reach your right arm up. So taking the side stretch, but with your shoulders open. And so your sternum's up while your belly stays in. And then just keep your breath going. And then inhale, come back up to center. Switch sides with your block. So go ahead and take it over to your right side now. Right foot still forward. And then come down onto your right fingertips, right shoulder on your back. Left hand can stay on your hip, or you can reach that left arm up and over. Yep. Open it up. And then press down through your foot, come back up to center. Let's just switch sides. So left foot forward, and then the block is going to stay on the right, and then just reach up. Extend your ribs away from your pelvis. And then bring your right fingertips down. So right shoulder on your back. Just letting those neuromuscular patterns open up. In case you have your shoulders forward a lot, you can just let them open and even remind them to stay open. And then if you want, you can lift your left arm up and then reach over. So really rooting down through the right knee and right hand as the left arm's reaching up and the left ribs are reaching up. Deep breaths. And then gently come back up to center. Take the block over to the left side. Left fingertips down, right hand on your hip. And then left shoulder on your back. Just go ahead and take the side stretch. Still warming up and letting the body open up to your practice. Reach, and then press down, come up to center. And then you can stay face forward. I'm gonna turn this direction, but we're gonna stay on the right knee. Left foot goes out to the left side. Arch of the left foot is in line with the right knee. And you can use the block if you want. So we're working our way into modified side plank, kind of building on the shoulder alignment. And then first, so the feet and then the foot and the knee is rooted, and then see if you can get that right shoulder on your back. You can not press and round forward and then press and see how that feels open. Like maybe it's a little bit more challenging to hold it open, but only because we're not used to doing so. Left arm up or over the left ear. But we want to become used to holding our heart open. Create the positive memories with that. So deep breaths. So stay here and go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. Press down through that left foot and come up to center. Reach the right arm up and then over to the left. So taking the side stretch and then come back to center, and then we'll switch sides. So knees together, left knee down, left hand down on a block, right foot out to the side. So the whole left foot's planted, arch of the left foot is in line with the left knee. So left shoulder on your back, and then open it up. If one side's different than the other, just notice it. You can come down lower on your back, block that is, but really work to keep your chest open. Let your side body open. Nice deep breaths. And then hands on your hips, press down, come up, and then go ahead and come into a table position. And then tuck your toes, make your way to downward facing dog. You can remove your blanket for now. So extend out in your down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. And then lower halfway, shoulders up. And then lower the rest of the way down to your belly. Zip up your legs. So really hug in your ankles, knees, and then lift your feet and your hands up for locust position. Nice deep breaths. Just kind of keeping the shoulders up. Plant your hands and your feet, and then pull a little length for your cobra. Spinal extension, belly stays in. Tuck your toes, make your way to plank, and then downward facing dog. Big inhale, And then exhale. Bottom of your next exhale, bring feet to your hands for forward fold. Just relax in your forward fold. Bend your knees as much as feels good, and then get your sit bones up a little more. Try to get your hips over your ankles eventually. Belly stays in, neck is relaxed. Inhale halfway and extend. So hands on the creases of your thighs, shoulders up, sit bones back. Big inhale, and just stay here. Exhale, keep your belly in. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift again. And then stay here, exhale. Hands on your hips, press down, come all the way up. Raise your arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your chest. So if you want, go ahead and grab your block and place it in between your thighs. It's not necessary, but can be helpful. So feet as straight as possible, and then shoulders open. Go ahead and take your chair. So nice squat with your knees going straight forward. It's kind of a front squat position. Yep. And then inhale your arms up. So belly stays in, inhale, and then exhale, bring your hands to your chest. So press your hands together or your fingertips. Inhale, and then exhale, take the twist to the right. And then just stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, twist. See if you can sit a little lower. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach forward, and then exhale, press through your feet, forward fold. And then inhale, extend, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root down through your feet, come all the way up to standing, and extend your arms up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Have a seat in your chair again. If you want, you can sit a little lower. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bring them to your chest. We're going to go into the second side. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. See if you can broaden across your armpits and shoulders. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Shoulders up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Stay here. Exhale, extend the spine. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your chest. Inhale, extend your arms up. And then exhale, take the side stretch over to the left. So crescent stretch with the block. Deep breaths. Reaching out. Root down, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, take it over to the right. Belly stays in. Extend over. Strong legs. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and remove your block and then plant your hands. Step back to plank. You can go to down dog or move through a vinyasa, so lower chaturanga, cobra, and then lift your hips for downward facing dog. When you're ready, inhale your right leg up and bring your right foot in between your hands. Press up into your crescent lunge position. So creating new memories, it's like learning a new skill in a sport or in a musical instrument. If you're trying to learn a trick, you want to remember when you nail it. You don't want to remember when you fall, because that is going to inhibit your evolution and your growth. So open it up into Warrior Two. Expand across your chest. Deep breaths. Opening your hips. And then come back into your crescent lunge. Reach up, inhale, exhale, bring your hands to your chest. Inhale, and then exhale, twist over to the right. So just stay here, and then if you can, twist a little further on the exhale. Next, inhale, open it up into warrior two. Expand across again. And then when you're ready, put your right forearm on your right thigh. And pause here, left hand on your hip. So have a look at your right shoulder and see if it's coming forward. Try to push down and see if you can get that right shoulder more on your back. So again, this might have an effect in your right thigh. Maybe your right thigh opens up a little more. Maybe your side body. But we want to hold that chest up and open. If you want, you can reach that left arm up. Deep breaths. Opening across the chest. Big inhale, and then exhale, come into a low lunge. So on your fingertips, follow the left foot. And then bring that back knee down. You can bring your cushion, come into a kneeling lunge, and then press all the way up. Push down through your right hand, and then lift your right hand and lift your left arm. Bring that left elbow over to the outside edge of your right thigh. And then don't push, and then push and see how you broaden across your shoulders. So if you can hold that, bring your palms together, right elbow goes up to the ceiling, and then really push into that left elbow so you broaden across your chest. Deep breaths. Next, exhale, gently release that. Inhale, extend your arms up. And then exhale, come into your modified low lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your leg, and then step back into plank, down dog, or optional vinyasa. So we're meeting down dog. Inhale, left leg up, left foot in between your hands, come up into your crescent lunge. So good memories here. This pose opens up your hips and your chest. Nice deep breath. So if you want to take warrior one variation, the back foot comes down, but nice and steady. Inhale, and then exhale, bring your hands to your chest, palms together. Inhale, and then open it up, warrior two. Broaden across your chest. Sit a little lower. And then come back into your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up. So just opening up the hips. And then exhale, hands back to your chest. Inhale, and then exhale, twist to the left. Back leg straight as possible, broadening across the shoulders. Inhales and exhale, twists. Next inhale, open it up into warrior two again. Nice and steady. And then left elbow on your left thigh, left shoulder on your back, right arm up. Let it feel easy and let it feel positive, even if it's awkward sometimes. Big inhale, and then exhale, low lunge, fingertips. And then go ahead and bring that back knee down, right knee, and then press all the way up. So left hand presses on the left thigh, inhale the right arm up, and then exhale right elbow onto the outside edge of the left knee. Don't push, and then really push. Push your hands together, elbows away from each other. Shoulders back, and then your neck is relaxed. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, gently come out of that. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, frame the foot, lift the back knee, remove the blanket, step back to plank. And then from your plank, take your heels to the right, press into your hands so your hips are up. Little core activation with the heels all the way to the right. Inhale back to center, take your heels to the left, press into your hands, and then inhale back to center. If you want, take an optional vinyasa, or we'll meet in downward facing dog. Bottom of your next exhale, bring your feet to your hands for forward fold. And then on an inhale, extend, and then exhale, fold. Belly stays in. Inhale, reach all the way up. And then exhale, hands to your chest. So balance on your right foot, bend into your right knee, and then wrap that left leg over. So you don't need to wrap your left foot, just leave it hugging in, and then stack your knees and go ahead and open out your arms for eagle legs. Try to open up across your chest. If you want, left arm under, eagle arms, and then elbows in line with your shoulders. Go ahead and sit nice and low and just hug it all in. Balance on the right foot. Extend that left leg back into lunge. And when you're ready, inhale your arms up. So belly stays in as the sternum's up. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to your chest. Inhale, exhale, twist to the right. So really working the twist so we can look over our shoulders for danger, and then also remember good things over our shoulders. And then stay balanced on your right foot, hold the twist, bring the left foot forward, share it with the twist, and then sit low in the twist. Inhale, and then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, and then exhale, twist. Inhale, reach forward, and then exhale, push through your feet, forward fold. Inhale, extend halfway, lift, exhale, fold, and then ground down and come all the way up. Reach, exhale, hands to your chest. Second side, bend into the left foot, right leg wraps over, and then right arm eventually wraps underneath. Over. Gently come out of that. Extend the right leg back, lunge, and then reach up. So as you're getting a little more comfortable, see if you can open up a little bit more, and then judge your engagement, not judge it, but gauge your engagement. How much do you want to engage? So big inhale, and then exhale, hands to your chest. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Stay here, inhale, exhale, twist. Leave your left foot where it is. Bring your right foot forward in the twist. Go ahead and have a seat. Inhale, exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, push through your feet, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Just stay here. Exhale. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up and reach up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Plant your hands and step back to plank. So you can do the modified plank, or you can bring your feet together, ankles together, Roll over onto your right outer edge of your foot in your right hand. Left hand on your hip. So we've been working that shoulder. Help it remember now, even when it's challenged, that it can stay on the back. If you want, reach that left arm up. Nice and steady. If you want, you can reach that left leg up. Come back to side plank, feet together, bring the left hand down. Leave your feet together, we'll go straight into the second side. So onto the outer edge of the left foot, feet are stacked, right hand on your hip, left shoulder on your back. Right arm up. If you want, right leg up. Then bring your right foot to meet your left, right hand down to the mat, down dog or optional vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Big inhale and exhale. Come forward to plank and then lower slowly all the way to your belly. And then bend your right leg, reach back for the quad stretch. Left foot, but knees are together. And you can kick slightly into that right hand with your right foot. If you want to come up onto your left forearm, just make sure your forearm's rooting down and that you're really still bringing your knees together. Slight bend in your right elbow. Deep breaths. Gently release that. Come back down to your belly. Switch sides. Left foot, left hand. Knees together. Right arm out. And kick. If you want, press up to your right forearm. But just helping your quads to remember that they can open just enough to allow more integrated movement. And then gently release that. Come back down to your belly. If you want, you can grab both feet for a mini bow, knees together, and then just gently kick into your hands. So open up the quads and the chest. Deep breaths. Gently release that. Plant your hands. And then pull length for cobra, shoulders up. Tuck your toes, make your way to plank. And then from your plank, bend your knees and lift your hips for downward facing dog. And then just extend out in your down dog. If you want, you can take a deep breath. Bottom of your next exhale, bring your feet to your hands for forward fold. And then inhale, lengthen, halfway. Exhale, fold. Pause here. And then take your fingertips just gently over to the left. And then gently come back to center. And then walk your fingertips over to the right if you can. And then back to center. And then inhale, lengthen. Stay here on the exhale. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up and reach up. Exhale, hands to your chest. So go ahead and widen your feet. Toes can turn out. And then we'll take a squat position. So if your heels can stay on the ground, that is ideal. And then knees over your second and third toe is ideal. So they're going to go over the tops of that. You can use your elbows to help open your thighs a little bit, but just ground down through your feet. Let your sit bones go back. Keep your belly in, and then see if you can lift up your spine. So again, trying to get your spine in two directions, and then up through the crown of your head. And then take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, and then exhale. Just letting go of any unnecessary memories that no longer serve you. Big inhale and exhale. And welcoming in the positive. So when you're ready, plant your hands, turn your feet forward, exhale, make your way into forward fold. And then inhale, halfway lift and extend. Exhale, fold, and then ground down, and then come all the way up. Just extend up and reach your ribs away from your pelvis, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, hands to your chest. Great. So now we'll try the crow pose if you want. So if you already have one, you can go for it. Otherwise, we'll set it up. So hands wide, they are the foundation. You can come up onto the balls of your feet and then try to get your knees as high up into your armpits or as high up into your triceps as possible. And then press them in. Your knees press into your triceps. And then we got to lean in. So lean forward, press into that index knuckle ridge, and then lean in. Have one thing to look at. That'll help calm the mind. And then this is fine here. If you want to lift up one foot, and then the other foot, and then eventually both feet. But push down and draw in, and lean in, and then soothe your breath. When you're ready, gently come out of that. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. Make your way to down dog or move through a vinyasa if that feels good. And then from down dog, go ahead and bring your knees down. And then that right leg forward again. And I would say if you can, try to not use your blanket for this one, because we're only going to be here for a second. So inhale, and then exhale, hands to your chest. Inhale, and then exhale, twist over to the right. So we're going to do this in stages. And then tuck your back toes, come into your lunge in the twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Stay on your right foot, come into your chair, left foot forward, sit low, inhale, and then exhale, twist. And then from here, reach forward, inhale, exhale, forward fold, and then on the inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach up. Exhale, hands come to your chest. Step your left leg back and reach your arms up for crescent lunge. Inhale, and then exhale, open it up into warrior two. So just positively reinforcing the patterns here. Left hand on your hip, reverse warrior. Reach back. And then straighten your right leg. Reach your right arm forward. Come into your triangle pose. Left hand can stay on your hip. Try to get that right shoulder back though. Just really work on that. And if you want, reach that left arm up. Bend into the right leg. Come into the low lunge. So plant your hands and step back to plank. Okay, so feet together and then come over onto the right outer edge for side plank. Left hand on your left hip. You can stay here or take modified side plank. Or if you want to add on, go ahead and take that left foot behind your right knee and plant it. The foot is entirely on the ground. Press down through the outer edge of the right foot. Lift your hips. Sternum up for wild thing. Shoulders on your back. Deep breaths. Big inhale and exhale. Open it up. And then come back gently. Watch your right shoulder to side plank. And then find your gaze. Lift that left foot up. And then plant your right hand. Left foot stays up. Come into plank, left leg up, lower halfway, and then push up. Plant your left foot, downward facing dog or vinyasa. Cobra, downward facing dog. And then we'll do the second side. So inhale, left leg up, and bring the left foot between your hands, right knee down, and just press up. So kneeling, low lunge. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, come into the twist. Bring your gaze over to the left. So kneeling, low lunge with the twist. Inhale, and then exhale, twist. Right toes are tucked, and then lift the right leg. Lunge with the twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Stay on your left foot, bring your right foot forward, chair with a twist. Been here many times, so reinforce the positive, sit low. Inhale, exhale, twist. We'll do one more. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, forward fold. Root down and inhale, come all the way up, tall, reach. Exhale, hands to your chest. Extend the right leg back. And inhale your arms up. Crescent lunge, left leg forward. Super steady. Inhale, and then open it up into warrior two on the exhale. Remember that you're a positive warrior. And then right hand on your right hip, reverse it. Left knee drives forward. Left arm reaches back. And then straighten your left leg, reach your left arm forward. Come into your triangle, right arm up. Steady, deep breaths. Next exhale, bend into that left knee, come into your low lunge. And then plant your hands, step back to plank. So from your plank, feet together, onto the outer left side of your foot. You can take any variation of plank that we've done so far. On the left side, left shoulder is integrated. Or you can take that right foot behind your left knee, hips up, left foot down, outside edge, and then right foot down, hips up, shoulders on your back, sternum up. Big inhale and exhale. Wild thing. Keep your left shoulder where it is. Come back into your side plank very gently. Right leg up. Right hand down, ball the left foot, one-legged plank. Add your push-up. Plant your right foot, down dog or optional vinyasa. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale your right leg up and then bring your right foot in between your hands for pigeon. So pay attention to your knees. You're nice and warmed up now, but if you don't like this pose, see if you can experiment with a comfortable position so the right shin is pressing into the mat. It doesn't need to be parallel. If it can, that's great. And then come up onto your fingertips, have your block handy, and lift your back leg. See if you can get your left heel and then your sit bones to go back while your sternum goes forward. So nice deep breaths. And then bring that left knee down, sit bones up, and then come onto your forearms. So we're really trying to get that right sit bone back to the back of the mat and stretch the outer right hip. That left foot can be down or up, whatever is comfortable for you, and you can go ahead and bring your forehead down to your hands if that helps you release tension in your face and in your jaw. Let's take a couple deep breaths. Big inhale And then exhale, draw that belly in on the exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. So gently come back up onto your fingertips, and then have your block in your right hand. If you'd like to add on, bend the back leg, the left leg, and reach back with your left hand for your left foot. So just take your right hand up. So really push into that right shin. Your hips are square, shoulders are open. So you can stay here if that's nice and comfortable for you, or you can take that block and push down on the block so you get your sternum to go up as you're kicking into your hand. So a lot going on here. See if you can take a few deep breaths. And again, just let the unnecessary tension go, and then look towards that positive alignment. Gently release the back leg, plant your hands, and lift your right leg all the way up, straight up, one-legged down dog, and then bring your right foot down. In your down dog, reset, and you can take a big inhale and exhale if you want. When you're ready, inhale the left leg up, and then bring the left foot into pigeon on the left. So take your time and set it up. You can bring that back leg up, but sit bones back. One side might be different than the other. Just notice how you need to adjust. You need a little more internal rotation of the left leg, and then you can bring that right knee down. Keep your sit bones up, and eventually go ahead and come down to your forearms, and if you can, let your head rest onto your hands. But that right knee can come down or be up, but just feel yourself releasing tension here. There should be not a lot of tension. And then take a couple deep breaths, really bringing your belly in on the exhale. Hold your belly in. When you're ready, press up. Fingertips, have your block in your left hand. Bend your right leg. Reach back for the quad stretch. And then again, just lift that left hand up. See if you can activate that right foot so the right quad can open. And then if it helps, you can press down through your left fingertips and see if you can get your sternum to go up as your sit bones are going back. Deep breaths. Gently release the foot, plant the hands, and then lift that left leg straight up, one-legged down dog, and then bring that left foot down to meet your right. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your feet to your hands for your forward fold. So just pause here again for your forward fold. See if you've got a little more space. You can kind of shake your hips side to side. Shake out your neck. And then inhale, halfway lift. Extend, hands into your thighs. Exhale, fold. And then ground down. And then just come all the way up, reach up, slight back bend if you want. Exhale, hands to your chest. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, fold. And then just go ahead and sit down into a squat position. So this time, let's let our heels come up. So just be up onto the balls of your feet, and then knees going straight in line with the second and third toe. So just nice and steady. Sit bones going down, and then the belly's in, chest is up. And then if your block is handy, or if you can touch the mat, you're welcome to, or bring your right fingertips down to a block, and then press into the block, right shoulder on your back, and reach your left arm up. So deep breaths. And when you're ready, inhale, gently come back up to center and reset. And then we'll switch sides. So left hand down, left shoulder back, still working the positive memories even when we're tired, and the right arm up. And then inhale, come back up to center. And then from here, just go ahead and have a seat. So sit all the way down on your mat. And then just go ahead and roll onto your back. So knees are up, feet flat, and then just extend your spine long and just bring your arms in cactus for a second. So broaden across your elbows and extend out through the crown of your head. Just kind of giving everything a chance to feel the feedback from the ground. Have a 2-inch lumbar curve. And when you're ready, clasp underneath your right thigh and extend your right heel up to the ceiling, and then bend your right leg and straighten it. And just do that a couple times for a little nerve flossing. Point and flex your foot, and then eventually leave the foot flexed. And then your leg straight and bring your head up, chin to your chest, and then extend that left leg out, toes up. And then just gently bring your head back onto the mat. And that actually is attached to your hamstring as well from the base of your skull. So point and flex that foot again, and then leave it flexed. And then even just you can move your heel side to side and then find one spot, and then just see if you can let some tension release in your hamstring. Deep breaths. And then bend that right foot, plant both feet. We'll do the second side, so clasp underneath the left leg. And then take your time with it. Give it as much attention so you can have the positive experience as well. Straighten and bend. Point and flex the foot. Leave it flexed, and then bring your chin up. Look towards your belly button. Extend that right leg out, right toes up, and then bring the back of your skull onto the mat. And then you can point and flex your foot a little, and then even move your heel around. Try to keep your chin slightly tucked now if you can. See if you notice any sensation in your hamstring when you do that. Deep breaths, and creating some positive memories here for your hamstring. That it's okay to release a little tension now and then in a gentle way. Terrific. And then plant both feet. Going to line up our hips. We're going to make our way into bridge pose. So root down through your feet, lift your hips, knees drive forward, knees in line with your feet. So press down through all four corners of your feet. And then you can even push on your pelvis forward. So push your hips to the front of the mat, and then extend your sternum back to the back of the mat and out through the crown of your head. Big inhale and exhale. Two more like that. Inhale and exhale. Open it up. Inhale and exhale. Gently bring your hips down. And then from here, go ahead and bring your right knee up. And then extend your left leg out. And extend your left arm out and out through the crown of your head. Then bring your right knee all the way out to the right side. And just pause here and extend out in every direction. You can even imagine pressing your right knee into your right hand. And then when you're ready, roll all the way over onto your left hip for the twist. Left toes go all the way over, left heels extending out through the crown of the head, out through the right arm. And then the right foot or the right knee can stay suspended. But wherever you are, let's try to get the hips away from the ribs. So we're going to take a big inhale and then exhale, bring the navel into the spine. Big inhale and exhale. Release tension. One more time. Inhale and a big exhale. Gently come out of that, belly in. Plant both feet. Left knee up into the left hand, kind of towards the left armpit, and extend that right heel out, right toes up, out through the crown of the head, right arm out, and then left knee all the way out to the left side as that right hip stays down. So just expanding out from your pelvis, from your spine, from your center. Just open it up. And then when you're ready, roll over onto your right hip for the twist. Really reach out through that right heel, right toes all the way over, left arm out. And then hips away from the pelvis. Big inhale. And then exhale. Really draw your belly in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. Gently come out of that. And then plant your feet flat. And then hands near your side. You can just go ahead and lift both of your feet up. So heels up to the ceiling, as much over your hips as you can. You can have your arms out in cactus or out near your sides, but just kind of legs up the imaginary wall pose. Then bring the soles of your feet together and then to the mat. Let your knees open up for butterfly pose. You can readjust and then let your arms open up. And then if you want, bring your fingertips together, index fingers and your thumbs, and then place your thumbs on your belly button. We'll do 3 deep breaths. So on the inhale, expand into your belly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then exhale, draw your belly in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 2 more like that. Big inhale. And big exhale. Last one, inhale, your belly really expands. And then exhale. Great, and then bring your knees up, feet flat, and then take your hands on your thighs into the creases of your thighs, and then just push a little gentle traction. So we're pushing the femurs or the thigh bones away from the ribs and away from the crown of the head. And then try to draw your ribs in a little bit so you have about a 2-inch lumbar curve in your lower spine. And then we're going to do 3 deep breaths. So big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Then you're welcome to take any other final pose you want to take, or make your way into a seated meditation or shavasana. But you can even turn the video off now. That's perfectly acceptable. Wherever you are, go ahead and completely relax if you can. Release all the tension. And we're going to stay here and rest for about a minute. Receive the benefits of your practice. When you're ready, bring a little gentle movement to your toes and fingers, and then gently make your way to one side, and then safely press yourself up to a comfortable seated position with your eyes closed. And this is a quote from Paramahansa Yogananda. Your actual reality lies not in outer things, but in your inner reaction to them. Go ahead and bring your palms to touch up at your sternum. Thumbs press into your chest and your sternum presses up into your thumbs. Take a big inhale and exhale. Thank you for sharing this time and for cultivating good behavior and alignment patterns and hopefully good memories. May you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Well done.